Thank you very much. Without further ado, I would like to ask our President, Crystal Chin, to do the opening speech. Crystal, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Retno. Say a big warm welcome to everyone. We have our GE Ambrose, we have Jenny today, and we have Glenda, our guest. Welcome to Venus. A big warm welcome to all our Venusian, I would call it. Instead of Martian, I call it Venusian family members or Toastmasters family members. So a big warm welcome. Thank you for spending the next 2 hours with us. So today we have the theme Celebrate the Small Wins. Let me share with you one story. I would say whether it's celebrate the small wins or not, it all happened when about early this month at the beginning of November when I started to realize. Let me share my screen just a little bit. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Reno. So it was when we turned 1st of November, we go, yes, last 2 months of the year. But for me, it was a panic moment. Do I panic? Or, like say, do I stop? I'll go, oh no, oh shit. Like say, and you can imagine what came after that. You go, you freeze for a moment. Why? Because I realized I'm left with 2 months in year 2020, 2025. And I realized half a year had passed for Toastmasters since we took the mantle over. And yet, I feel that, oh no, I've not achieved anything. My score is like, officer, this, that. Like, okay, we haven't planned for second term. We haven't do this. We haven't bring enough value to our members. What should we do? That was all going boom, 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 boom. People are having a great time. For me, turning into November, people anticipating, okay, 11/11, what am I going to fill in my Shopee card, my Lazada card? Okay, what am I going to buy? What sale? For me, it was boom, boom, boom. I've not achieved this, for Toastmasters. I go, wait, I'm having a breakdown moment. Do I panic? As you can see, in my screen I'm sharing right now, it was all over the place. No actual shape or colors taking place. Then the moment ensued early this month. I would say that happened early this month. So for 1 week, I was panicking. BBE, have we done this? BBM, we haven't got enough members. Club contest. So everything is all unraveling as we go. But one by one, last week I'll go, hey, let's look at our Venus dashboard. Okay, our requirement met. We have going for this for every club. Let me illustrate a bit further for some of you who have newly joined us. We all have a milestone to achieve. Every milestone or goal is take every vision. And I believe my club exco, our team, will know our achievement, our target, our vision for this year, ending 2025, 2026, for the term for Toastmasters, we're going to go all out and get the highest order. But look, oh, this haven't met. You go, oh no. But at all, stop and took a breather early this week. I said, hey, when the team was actually given by Pepe and Huin, and say, hey, we need to celebrate the small wins. That's when I took a stop. I took a breather. Hey, wait. We are 4 months, 5 months in. We have another 4 months before March to achieve it. So let's take a breather. They go, ah. So everybody, if you're a panic moment, everybody pause, reflect, and you say, okay, yes, we have a lot of things that we have not yet to achieve, but now going into the nitty-gritty, when you've take a breather, you've gone and come back, I realize, hey, our club progress is not that bad. We're not that far ahead. We're actually quite far ahead comparison, whereby we have 2 more. So this is where I'm asking all our Venus members, let's achieve it. We got 2 more level 1s, especially for those who are still new. I have Sherry and Maggie Puyuan. This is where we need your support to achieve this. If some of you are going, what is all this about? Please ask your mentor. That is why we have the mentor circle, to protege and put you up to the next level, for you to understand why am I speaking today. If all is a bus, take a breather, then ask your mentor. Okay, and we have achieved all these levels, and we only need 1 more level 2. So, and of course, we need 4 more members to join us. So in everything that we do, sometimes it's not to go panicking, but take a small breather, regather yourself, recollect, see. Actually, the team, I have to be very, very grateful. I have a very strong team that we are very ahead of time, where we have very, I would say, large and ahead of progress. It's just that we need a final nudge. So for me, that's my lesson I learned this week, whereby, hey, take a breather, slow down, see what actually re-strategize, see what is needed, celebrate the small wins. I'm grateful for the progress. Then you go, okay, task completed. Yay, done. Yay, done. Not forgetting the bigger goal. In that context, but celebrate every small wins that we achieve along the way. So that's all I have for today. I'm going to hand it over to our Toastmasters of the evening, Pepe, and welcome all again to Venus Club meeting. Over to you, Pepe.
Thank you, Crystal. That was indeed a very good one, especially showing the dashboard and try to encourage our new members, to complete level 1. Okay, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster, and yes, welcome to the Winners Toastmaster Club, the all ladies club in District 51. And my name is Pepe, and it is my privilege to be your Toastmaster of the evening for tonight. So for tonight's team meeting is celebrate the small wins. Have you all thought about what is celebrate the small wins meant for you? So Crystal has shared her thought earlier on. So to me, right, celebrate small wins means recognizing all the tiny steps of progress that I've made on a bigger goal. So these all these little steps of progress, right? I think it gives me a boost of motivation and help me to stay consistent and keep going. I realized when I started to acknowledge small achievement, for example, like finishing a task, improving a skill, or even simply showing up, I noticed that I started to begin build confidence and momentum. So applying back to my Toastmaster journey, right? I think this is relatively true. And if I did not say a yes like 2 years ago, I wouldn't be here today as the TOE for tonight's meeting. So when I recall back, right, every step that I took from my first meeting to each speech that I speak, to every role that I took, all this has been a small win, which I think added up to the real growth. And all these achievements are really the accumulated of all these small wins. And tonight, I'm grateful for each one. Yeah. So, what does celebrate these small wins meant for you? just feel free to type in the chat box. Okay, let's have an interactive one. Okay. So now I know that tonight we have some guests with us, right? So let me just quickly introduce what is Toastmaster all about and what do we do in the next 2 hours. Okay. Right now, just need your help. Yeah. Okay. So Toastmaster International was founded by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in 1924, and his aim is to create a collaborative learning environment for people to learn the art of public speaking, improving social skill, or even good fellowships among members. He believes that Toastmaster Club can serve as a place for experiential learning where members would learn by doing among each other rather than just being guided by a teacher. So fast forward to today, Toastmasters Club has exists more than 100 years, and it is one of the oldest organizations in the world. And we have around 200, more than 260,000 members spread across 148 countries, and winners Toastmaster Club, we are one of the club. Yeah. So in the next 2 hours, right, there will be a 3 sessions where we will conduct, which is I think, sorry, right now you need to back to the previous slide, which is the prepared speech session, impromptu speech, and evaluation. So prepared speech session is a session for all the for those members who have prepared and delivered their speech for tonight. And when it comes to the impromptu speech or questions, it will be conducted by the topic master, who will be randomly giving out the topics, and all the members, including the guests as well, are encouraged or welcome to challenge for the impromptu speech. And last but not least is the evaluation session. So evaluation session is for the evaluators to give constructive feedback to all the prepared speech speakers, as well as the impromptu speech speakers, on the feedback where they can take home and improve in their future speech. Yeah. Okay. And next. So this is the Toastmaster Club mission. We support a supportive and positive learning experience where members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, which results in greater self-confidence and personal growth in long run. Okay, next. And I would like to introduce, give a bit background of the Winners Toastmaster Club. So we are a all-ladies club in District 51, and we were chartered in 21st June 2021. And our mission is to empower and support women to improve communications and leadership skills. And since chartered, right, I am proudly to let you all know that we have achieved so far 1 time of President Distinguished Club Award and 3 times of Early President Distinguished Club. Yeah. So this is our achievement or milestone so far. Yeah. Okay. Okay, how does it work? So I think I explained earlier on. So in the coming 2 hours, we will have these 3 elements, which are the prepared speech session, impromptu, and as well as evaluation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And now, without further ado, let us introduce our key technical role players for tonight. And I would like to invite our general evaluator, Ambrose, to introduce his technical role players. So, Ambrose, I'll pass the floor to you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gudri. I'm the generator of the day. All right, as a generator, it's my job to The purpose of generator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meetings. During the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happens and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant on the meeting program and look for good examples of preparations, organization, delivery, and enthusiasm, observations, performance of duty. At the end, I will meet my reports. Because of not just that, in my team, there's three important roles, which is timer, counter, and gamerian. Before that, let me introduce the timer of the day, which is Reno Chia to explain her role. Thank you.
So, thank you, General Evaluator. Okay. Thank you, General Evaluator. So let me explain my role for tonight. Good evening, everyone. As a timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote the specific times remaining. Please check your timing when you are delivering your speech. For table topic, it should not be more than 2 minutes. And also, each speech has their own time frame. So I think at the end of the meeting, I would like to report the result of the time of each speaker. Back to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Reno. All right, next, I have to move on to our counter, Toastmaster Cherry, to explain her role. Back to you.
Thank you, GE. As a art counter, my role is to listen all the filler work and sound. Okay, this filler work is include well, so, like, and sound like uh, uh. Other than that, I will be also note any repeated word. At the end of the meeting, I will share with you how many times each speaker using the filler impressions. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cherry. Let's move back next to the grammarian, Toastmaster Elizabeth, to explain her role as a grammarian.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Fellow Toastmaster and guests. As a grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their languages used. I will take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of today is milestone, which means a stone set up beside a road to mark the distance in miles to a particular place, a significant stage or event in the development of something. For example, completing one task at a time may seem small, but each step is a meaningful milestone worth celebrating. Today's progress may be minor, but it marks a milestone that brings you closer to your bigger goal. Every small achievement is a milestone that remind you how far you have already come over. Back to you, G.
Thank you, grammarian. Let's move up. Thank you for the role explanations. Let's move back to you, or Toastmaster of the day, for the next section. Back to you.
Sure. Thank you, Jeannie and Bros. Okay. And thank you everyone for taking up the technical roles. So for today's word of the day is milestone. So yeah, everyone is encouraged to use the word of the day. Okay. Okay, next we'll move on to the prepare speech session. And I would like to call upon the first evaluator, Mei Hong, to read out the speech purpose of first speaker, which is Erin's speech. And to Erin, you are reminded to pin the timer before you start the speech so that you can be alert of the time. Yeah. Okay, so over to you, Mei Hong.
Thank you. Thank you, Pepe. All right. So wait here. For Irene. Irene will be doing project level 1.4 evaluation and feedback for the second speech. So the purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate their ability to deliver an effective, respectful speech evaluation. Speech. Okay. So Irinyo receiving feedback for the second time. Irinyo.
I can't pin the timer. Hello?
Erin, number is okay. We will highlight for you.
Okay. So do I start now? Okay.
Yes.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Growing up, I've always received criticisms. I always assumed that criticisms and weakness went the best together. When I was about 12 years old, I attended an art class where the teacher encouraged us to use recycled goods for our art project. I was drowning in tuition, in homework, in all sorts of classes. So I did not have time to complete a beautiful artwork. So I thought, wow, I'll just do a simple one. I did a simple one. I just stuck dried leaves onto a piece of paper. Then I was so confident. I submitted it. And then I heard a huge scream from the classroom. Hey, who did this artwork? And then she raised my artwork up for the entire class to see. So I went out and I spoke to her and she said, did you even try? And I thought, oh, so we're doing this now. And I told her, no, I was very busy. And she told me, well, then it means you're very lazy. And I ended up not trying for the rest of the year and eventually just failing art. But then I went to this new school. Even though it's under a new environment, the old mindset still stuck in my head. The mindset of if I receive criticism, that means I'm very terrible, lazy, uncreative in art class. In this new school, the teacher was very nice to me. She would give me criticisms and treated me as if I were an adult, as a respected peer. She would say to me, hey, this is quite nice, but however you should blah 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 blah. And I thought, wow, is this what criticism is supposed to be? Why is she not talking down to me? I'm a student and I need to improve. But with this new kind of criticism, the softer love, I actually improved way better. And I thought maybe criticism doesn't have to be bad. Maybe that's how we can grow. And so I took the criticism and I soared higher than I could ever be. But what if we put that scenario somewhere different? Let's make the stakes larger. What if I presented in front of a large audience where everyone's eyes were on me and not just one person? So I joined Toastmasters, and that's why I'm here. When I first joined,
there was this thing called evaluation session. And when I heard the description for evaluation session, I started to panic. What in the world is evaluation session? Why am I receiving criticism in front of everybody? If I did badly or did poorly, will I actually get tomatoes thrown at my screen from the camera? After I gave my first icebreaker speech, it was under time. I had lots of filler words and I was the whole time. And so I was not listening to anything else after that. I was just panicking and thinking, oh no, the vegetables are going to be thrown through my camera. I'm going to get humiliated by my evaluator until the time started ticking. And then the evaluation session started. And I panicked. And then when my evaluator spoke to me, the first thing she mentioned, wow, you didn't seem nervous at all. Such a rare occurrence for a first time speaker. And I was shocked because why would you say that? I I didn't do good, right? But as she went on and on, I felt as if I was liberated, empowered in a way, because she was speaking to me like with respect, and it was with kind words, and I just thought, oh, okay, it's not that bad. And I thought everybody would be like, oh wow, she's so bad in her first speech, but I could see everybody else was listening and like, yes, this is very good point. And I thought, wow, we are all in this community together and we're all just learning together. I shouldn't be afraid of being judged, of being um looked down upon in this community. Even with my mentor and with my evaluators, as I go on, I would receive countless feedback, countless compliments, countless advice, and I wish to give that kind of kindness and uh, kindness and positivity to everybody in Toastmasters or like in my daily life as well. So, what's my call to action after all this? We should spread kindness more. uh, Criticism doesn't have to be a sign of bullying, a sign of like talking down to somebody. It could be constructive criticism where we tell each other what we can improve on and remain as yourself in this period of maybe when we work together or we study together. Who knows? We grow together and and our strengths remain and we can improve on those strengths. And that's a personal milestone for everybody. And I wish everybody would just take this message at heart and think, maybe tomorrow I'll spread kindness to somebody. I said like, yeah, spread kindness to everybody and maybe smile a bit to make the world a better place. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rin, for your inspiring speech. And yeah, I think most of us here witness the milestone or achievement that you have achieved so far from the icebreaker speech and until now. And I think you're really doing good. And yeah, let's continue to um learn together in Winners Toastmaster Club. Yeah. Okay. Moving on, I would like to call upon the second evaluator, Michelle. Michelle to read on the speech purpose of Wendy's speech. Yeah. And again, Wendy, please try to pin the timer. If you are unable, just let us know so that we can highlight on behalf. Yeah. So Michelle, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, TOE. Okay. So the speech purpose for Wendy will be the purpose of this project is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn and practice and refine how they use or she use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech.
So for the event, for during this completion of this project, Wendy has to spend time learning about and practicing their body language, including gesture and other non-verbal communication. So the duration for your speech is 5 to 7 minutes. The speech title is Wendy, focus on the, inner turmoil, Wendy, over to you.
Are you all able to hear me?
Yes, Wendy.
Okay. All right. I'll start. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Back in 2023, I began something I never thought I would do. It's not Toastmasters. I just joined this year. But back in 2023, I decided to do martial arts. And for the ones who are new, I introduce myself as someone who took part in grappling martial arts, which is a ground-based martial art. But towards the end of 2023, I met a very, very good, dedicated, and passionate teacher who taught me weapons-based martial arts. So it was something new, something completely different. This martial art I did is called it's a Filipino martial art, or FMA for short. And under this umbrella, there are many, many systems of Filipino martial arts. The one that I learned from my teacher was called Pakiti Tersia Kali, or PTK. It's this weapons-based martial art. It's focused on blunt and sharp weapons. So I learned how to strike, and this system is designed to protect oneself, defend oneself without getting hurt, because it's weapons based, so it's more dangerous. It's more important to be responsible for every action, every move. We need to be more aware and more careful. When I was training this martial art, weapons-based martial art, PTK, I learned something about myself that I didn't want to admit the entire time I trained, which is that when we train in self-defense, what we usually think is when something bad happens to us, we will either run or maybe we fight if we can't run. And during my training, I find that my default response is I will not run and I will not fight. I will just not react to anything. And I personally think it isn't a very good response to when something bad happened. During that time, he taught me a lot of striking moves, and we practice it, we drill it a lot of times, and taught me many different scenarios of how to fans, right? When to time it, how far the distance. And he is a very, very good teacher. But I find that I feel like during the whole time, I feel that something was like missing inside, and I couldn't find out what it was. Because even though I know all the steps, all the motions, all the drills of what to do, whenever we spar and or drill, I keep hesitating, even though I know all these steps. And when my teacher asked me, "What's wrong? What's stopping you from doing this move? What is blocking you? What is like preventing you from doing it?" I couldn't find out why. I just hesitated a lot. One day, I went to spar with another group, and I find that this group, they also train PTK and also other systems under the same Filipino martial arts umbrella. When I sparred with them, I find that I reacted the same way. I keep hesitating, and I find that I realized at that point of time when I was doing my attacks, I was mainly looking for reassurance that what I'm doing is the right reaction. And during a fight, there is no time to look for reassurances. And I felt very embarrassed to admit that to my teacher after I realized that. So during that time, I complained a lot about my training and never really communicated with my teacher what is wrong. I couldn't really find the words for it. And eventually we parted not in a good way. We no longer see each other anymore. And the conclusion from this story is that sometimes you have a very, very good teacher, someone who can help you to be better and become a better person than you were before. But sometimes it's our own self that is blocking our own growth. And when I reflected back on it, I think I should have not complain so much and look for ways to be better. Yeah, that is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you for sharing to us about your journey and also reflection along the way. And of course, that was, like 2 years back. And with now that, you joined Winners Toastmasters Club, and I'm quite sure you have, learned various ways of communication along the way. And I'm sure you'll be a better version of yourself after this. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And next, we'll move on to the third speaker, the last prepared speech speaker. And I would like to call upon the evaluator, Zeni, to read out the speech purpose of Xiaozhen's speech. Zeni, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pepe. Toastmaster Xiaozhen, the purpose of this project is for you to practice being aware of your thoughts and feelings, as well as the impact of your response on others. The purpose of this speech is for you to share your experience completing the project. All the best. Back to you, Pepe.
Okay. Jenny, sorry, I would need your help to read out the title, the title of Xiaozhen's speech. So you will start from the name of the speaker, title, then title, name of speaker. Yeah.
Toastmaster Xiaozhen, focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. Toastmaster Xiaozhen, over to you.
Thank you, Evaluator Zhening. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and friends. When I was selecting my level 3 elective project, I immediately know I will choose this project focused on the positive. I have many habits to focus on the positive. I practice positive thinking. I know how to shift negative mindsets and replace negative thoughts. And I actually keep a daily journal since I was a kid. I'm such a superstitious person that I only record the happy things happen in my life in my journal. And now I know that it was we call it keep a gratitude journal. I also exercise regularly to keep up a positive mood. I genuinely believe that I know how to be positive since I was young. I was 100% optimistic with the motto like, if you just choose to be positive, your problem will be resolved. But today, I will not share all these how to be positive or the benefits of focusing on the positive. I would like to share a different perspective of positivity that I reflected from one of my friends. I almost lost this friend, Kelly, because of that very conviction. I call it the blind positivity. This was in university. Kelly was struggling with a lot of issue that we could not name it. In that era, we didn't have much awareness on mental health issue. Now we know it was depression. Kelly was my roommate. She always isolating herself. She was failing classes, and every conversation we had was about her negative thoughts. And what did I do? When she told me she felt overwhelming shame, I said, "Oh, Kelly, don't worry. Just be happy. You just need to think about all the good things you have." When she confessed she could not get out of bed, I would say that's just laziness, you know. You just need to set an alarm and focus on the positive action. When she cried, I told her, "Stop being sad. Just put on a smile, and the feeling will follow." I wasn't listening to her pain. I was keep interrupting with my prescription, blind positivity. I genuinely believed that I was encouraging her. I thought everything could be resolved by positive thinking and that everyone should and could simply think positively. Until one day I called her, she answered, but she was quiet, very quiet. When I asked her, "Why are you feeling unhappy again? Why you are not focusing on the positive things in life?" Then she finally snapped. She said, you know what focusing on the positive does to me right now? It just make me feel ashamed that I can't feel it. Your positivity doesn't feel like a hope. It feels like a judgment. And that line hit me hard. Your positivity feels like judgment. That's when I realized the truth. I have failed to connect with her, my own desire to solve her problem, and keep my positive person identity intact, make me deaf and blind to her feelings. I had almost lost this friend not because of she was negative, because I was blindly positive. This experience forced me to rethink my entire philosophy. I learned that focusing on the positive is not about ignoring the negative and telling someone to cheer up. It's about three-step process. First, we must validate the struggle. I learned to say that sounds painful. I heard how difficult it is. This simple act of acknowledging the negative reality takes a lot of courage. Second, we must listen. Now I believe in empathy and being present and recognizing that your response is not about fixing them, it's about supporting them. Finally, we can choose the next step. Once the struggle is acknowledged, we can look for positive action, not just positive thought. Instead of say be happy, we can say let's choose a small thing to start. Maybe just a walk or a conversation. Each step is a meaningful milestone. My friend Kelly taught me that my old easy positivity was self-serving. Today, I'm still a positive person and we are still friends. And now I know that when a friend is hurting, I don't reach with my blind, deaf positivity. I reach with my ears to listen. I reach with a general acknowledgement by saying, I'm sorry you are facing this now. Because real connection and real healing start with validating the negative so that we can truly focus on the positive. Thank you. Back to you, TOE.
Thank you, Xiaozhen. From your speech, yeah, I think I learned a new way of being positive with the 3 steps. Yeah. Thank you so much for your speech. Okay, and now moving on, we come to the most accelerating session of the night, which is the table topic session. And without further ado, let us pass the floor to our topic master for tonight, Krista, to conduct the session. The floor is yours, Crystal.
Thank you so much, Pepe. All right, since we have guests today joining us, so to elaborate a bit, what is all this topic master? And as Pepe said, it's the most exciting, or I would say the roller coaster ride for Toastmasters meeting every time. It makes your heart go boom, 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 boom. It makes your brain goes like 100 times faster. I need to think what is it all about. So this table topics is whereby you are given 1 to 2 minutes to speak about a topic that I will let you know. So why is the sky blue? Then you hand over the floor to you, example, and you can tell, the sky is blue because somebody took a paint and, threw up something and then it became blue. And then another person take and throw it became red. So as it's all up to your imagination, or you can say something very factual because it reflects the ocean or whatever it is. It's totally up to you. So that's what table topics is all about. So what skill do we learn is that in any conversations or any networking events, sometimes, or anything that we are posed, sometimes we are posed whereby your boss suddenly turns and asks you a question, you freeze. And you go, Okay, this is where we train you to think on your feet and to speak in a concise manner, in a precise manner. So, all right, ready, ladies and gentlemen? I believe we have one Ambrose here today. All right. So let me share. So today's topic is called Celebrate the Small Wins. All right. Can I have anyone to volunteer? How about, or do you want me to call you out? Can we have Maggie or Sherry? Who you want? I see three of y'all don't have much of a role today, so I'm going to call you all out first. If you don't volunteer, I'm going to call you out. Anybody? Going once? Three ladies?
I'm here. I'm
Okay. Who's that?
Maggie here.
All right, Maggie, well done. I love you taking up the first. So it's a small win for me. Yes, I got my first table topic speaker. So Maggie, I have
Yes.
number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I'm not going to. So
five
which
only,
one do you want? Sorry?
Today just 5 only.
Yeah, today only 5.
Oh, then 2 lah.
Okay, number 2. So this. All right. How do you remind yourself to appreciate minor accomplishment or minor victories? How do you remind yourself to appreciate minor accomplishments? Ready? Over to you, Maggie.
If remind myself, like that was how to call it. I will think it's on my job. Okay, I think I will be from my job. Will be get the feeling, because when my job is the beautician, when done the facial, after the customer will be say well done or thanks for your helpful to settle it, I will feel like I will 很有成就感的英文叫什么 Can I get the question page?
How do you remind yourself to celebrate the small victories in your life every day?
Oh, celebrate that. Oh, then I missing already. Is celebrate will be eating. Eating is always my celebrate time, and then find the nice food, the delicious food, and then I like go any place to enjoy the food, and then to find out any small things to celebrate. Yeah, and then and I also enjoy myself to enjoy the nice food. Also can enjoy with my colleague or friend to celebrate any smaller thing, bigger things, or anything. So that is my celebrate way, and I think it's a good way, but I need a lot of the calorie problem. The end. Thank you. Back to you, Krista.
All right, thank you so much, Maggie. Like I say, I saw when you say eating, I saw a lot of people say yay. So, you know, a task for you is to go back to the YouTube recording to see those people say yes and smiling yay. You know, that will be your makan kaki to celebrate every time you have a small minor win. Then you go to these people, hey, let's go celebrate. Definitely they'll be happy to join you. You can include me in that list as well. Okay, so going on next. Can we have anybody else? I see Erin. Erin, you don't mind I go to the next one first before I come back to you?
Okay.
All right, like I say, why? Because you already spoke. So I want to give an opportunity for the rest who haven't spoke to actually speak first.
Okay.
Okay, like I say. So I have Eliza. Right. Okay, so Eliza, we have number 1, number 3, number 4, and number 5.
5.
5. Okay, number 5. Right, let me share my screen. Hold on just a second. Okay. What's the smallest thing someone could congratulate you that will make your day, absolutely make your day? So what is the small thing that if someone congratulate you on, wow, that would be totally my day. You're dancing the whole day in the sky. So, all right, I see. So,
Okay.
over to you.
Okay,
Eliza.
thank you, Crystal. It's the smallest thing that someone's congratulated me. Will be, I think, nearest as of what is happening now is Toastmasters. Every day, after every session of my speech, when everyone say good job to me, I'll be the most happiest because I hate to do public speaking. That is 100% myself for the last 10, 20 years. To be able to speak up with all the strangers over here, or whoever that guesses that this first time I see, it took up myself a lot of courage. But at the end of the every speech, when my evaluator say something good about me, yeah, I'm improving, and especially when I see the filler words is getting lesser of on every session, so it makes my day, my night, and looking forward to actually the next session to actually further improve myself. Thank you. Over back to you.
Thank you, Eliza, I say, for your inspirational growth that you are looking in Toastmasters. Okay. So let me tell you something about filler
Yeah.
words. My first speech, I still could remember. I had 49 filler words.
I think I beat you to that.
So our art counter and grammarian, all years, all your listening skills, you guys have to listen to all the filler words, the the So across the time, every time that I see my filler words is below 49, I know I'm making progress as we go along the way. Right, I say. So, okay, I think we have a few guests who join us as well. So we're having table topics whereby I'm the table topic master. I give out a topic and the participant have to speak off the head. So next we have Hui Wan. Right, let's say Hui Wan.
Yes.
So I have number 1, number 3, number 4 for you. 1, 3, 4.
Can I choose 3?
All right, let me share my screen. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here you go. What's the smallest thing you have celebrated this week? What's the smallest thing you've celebrated this week?
Okay.
That you
It's
celebrated
still
this week.
too far because it's only 2 days. We just
Okay, in the past
okay.
1 week. The
Okay.
past week.
Okay. Achievements of small milestone of my project is you make me celebrate. Okay. Actually, what is the topic again, sir? Let me think on your topic. You mind
Okay,
to
let me
share?
reiterate. What's the one small win that you have celebrated over the past 1 week?
Achieving some milestone of my project because I'm busy. I have a busy month or busy week. I have a new boss. I have a new assignments, and I need to complete my plannings within about 2 weeks times. First, I need to start to discuss with all the team members. So I think I have complete the first
milestones. So I think this is worth for me to celebrate because it will ease my job for the next milestones. Okay. So I think that this is something is worth to celebrate. Okay, so normally how I celebrate my small win is like everyone makan with my colleagues. Okay. We can enjoy our lunch to talk about what we have achieved and all these things, and then what we can do better for the next. So this is how I celebrate my small wins all this while. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Puiwan, and congratulations on completing your project.
Yes, first milestone only.
First milestone. Okay, first milestone. That is why today we say small wins. First
Yeah.
milestones will lead to your second milestone, third, fourth, and then as you turn back, already 10 milestones that you have
Yeah,
achieved.
but my personal milestone in Toastmasters Club not yet achieved.
Hey, VPE and Puiwan's mentor, you heard that very out loud. You have so many witness, so we push you for your milestone after this.
Yes. I try to.
All right.
Okay, then
okay.
our level 1 can achieve already. Thank you, Puiwan.
All right. Can we have a guest or anyone who has not speak for today? I believe you want to give it a shot. Like say, Kyra, I think you just joined us. How about Glenda, Poi? You want to have a try? Bindu, you want to try? Glenda?
I don't mind trying.
Sorry, you?
Yeah,
You
I
don't
don't mind
want?
trying. I'm curious.
Okay,
I
no
don't mind. I
problem.
don't mind.
Then you just observe and have fun. And
Oh, okay.
right, like say, how about Glenda?
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, wait, how to, okay, it's okay lah, my background.
Okay, you want to give it a shot?
Sure. I can try lah because I long time I didn't do any public speaking. Yeah.
We try small one today. 1 minute only.
Okay.
Just 1 minute.
Sure.
All right. I say, okay, just let me just share my screen. Right. So what do you think that is a small win but deserve its own holiday?
A small win that deserve its own holiday. Yeah.
Everybody loves holiday.
Uh,
So what do you think is a small win that I should get a holiday because of this?
Okay.
Okay, like say. So, Glenda, what's a small win that deserve its own holiday? Over to you, Glenda.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. This is my first time. I don't know what is the step, so I just chin-chai lah. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Glenda. So because like I gaining weight since last year. Okay. I gained weight about 7 kilo. Okay, so start from mid of this year, actually I joined back gym. Then after I joined back gym, because I feel more motivation because after I joined the gym, right, I already pay the fees, right? I already pay, so I will more motivate to go to the gym like 1 week's like maybe 4 to 5 days lah. Okay, okay, after that, I feel something that I can celebrate is when someone told me, "Hey, Glenda, you already slim, eh? you look like slimmer already." Then that time I feel like, ooh, okay, my pants is like from L size, maybe I can wear M size. Then I feel I can go celebrate lah. I can go like holiday, wear nicely, like my target is can wear a bikini to the beach at the beach but now still cannot. Okay, I'm still reducing my weight. Yeah, this is my target I think this is the good things for me to celebrate yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to. Yep, that's all. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Glenda. Well done. That's a very interesting 1 minute. So you have a goal for you. I have a goal for you. Target, join us for our Venus holiday. Then we can see next year. Like say every year we do a Venus retreat. So maybe you can target to join us and then we can all see, okay, that's from the table topics. My goal achieved from there.
Okay. Wish me good luck. Thank you.
All right, like say, so thank you very much. Timer, do we still have time right now?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, so that's all for today. We have table topics. Thank you very much, like say, for participating. And we hand it over back to our TOE. Pepe, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. Okay, so the next agenda we have is we'll do an e-voting as well as a group photo before we head over for a short break, I think. Okay, so Wendy, are we ready for the e-voting for the prepared speech and as well as the table topics?
Just 1 second, Pepe. Can we just take a group photo first so that we can
Sure.
prepare behind the scene? Yeah, thank you.
Sure, can. Okay, so yeah, everyone, please on your video. We'll just take a group photo. So right now you'll be taking.
Right now you're mute.
Sorry, Wendy, do you think you can take the group photo? Wendy?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Everyone, please turn on your camera. You want to take a nice group photo.
Yeah. Just 1 second. If we can take group photo and then just have a quick break before we do the voting, then I will be ready with all the information. Thank you.
I'll start taking now. Okay. Everyone, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And one more. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Thank you so much, Wendy.
Wendy.
Hi, Bindu. Long time no see. So we have a break right now for 1 minute, 2 minutes.
I think we have to.
Yeah, I'm sorry for coming so late. I'm in the middle of work, and actually, I let's say multitasked with 2 Zoom meetings at the same time. So that's why I ended up a bit late for your Zoom meeting. There was an earlier meeting which one of my friends, Jay Narayan, was moderating. I actually came late for his meeting as well. So I'm being a very bad Toastmaster today, very, very bad Toastmaster.
Okay. We learn and grow. As we say, we learn by doing. Okay. Let's see.
Very interesting TT topics. I mean, quite thought-provoking, actually. We just ignore the small wins, and they're such an important part of our day.
Yes.
Did you have any reason for taking up this particular topic? I mean,
it's our theme for today, to celebrate the small wins. I think it's a good reminder, even for me, myself, to celebrate all the small milestones that we achieve. We always want to achieve the big one and celebrate the big one, but we forgot along the way to actually celebrate the smaller ones that make us achieve the bigger ones.
Yes, and also it's a nice take on small wins because audience can always relate to small wins much better than saying small blessings. People it's so, let us say, cliched to say appreciate the small blessings in life. It's said right, left, and center. Sort of swims by your head if someone tells you that statement. But when you are asked to celebrate the small wins, it really makes you reflect. And small achievements are something that everyone can relate to.
Totally agree.
Sorry, ladies, I have to cut you girls. Okay. Right now, I think we have to do the e-voting session. And Wendy, are you ready for the e-voting session?
Yes.
Before that, right, can I just check with a timer right now? Is everyone on time and eligible for the e-voting? Just want a quick check on this.
Okay, right. So let me check for the topic. They're all in time, which is
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
So are we doing the speaker as well?
Yes,
If-
yes, the
Yeah,
speaker.
for the speaker, let me check again. So for the speaker, I'm afraid Wendy is not within the time, just 10 minutes, 10 seconds over. So we have Erin and Xiao Chen. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. So Wendy, when you're ready, you can just launch the pool.
Okay, I will launch it now.
Sure.
For the prepared speech speaker. Okay, I will be ending it now. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next one is the best table topics.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be ending it now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Okay. Okay, in view of we are running quite a bit of the time. So maybe perhaps we can just have a 1 minute break. Whoever want to go for a toilet break, please come back in 1 minute. So we'll meet again in 9:17. Okay, just 1 minute. I will see you guys shortly. Okay, thank you.
Pepe, I think we can continue.
Can continue. Okay, sure. Okay. So I'll assume everyone is back. So we'll continue to the next agenda. So the next agenda. Okay. So in Toastmaster, we learned everything by doing, and each speech and table topics are evaluated and given feedback so that we can improve ourselves from time to time. And with that, I would like to welcome our general evaluator, Ambrose. from Satu Hati Toastmaster Club to provide us the feedback to conduct the session. Yeah. So Ambrose, over to you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Before that, let's move on to the next. If the speech leader, the Toastmasters Mee Hong, to give his letter for speaker number 1, Eric Yong. This is yours, Toastmaster Mee Hong.
Okay, thank you, our GE and Rose. Alright, first of all, I want to say, congratulations, Irene, on your second speech. I really can see improvement in your second speech from your first speech, which is in our last session. So I want to shout out the 3 good things about your speech that I see that you really improved from your first speech. The first is the structure, the call to action that you put, the very strong call to action. You share about how criticism doesn't have to be bullied, we grow together, strength improve. All this inspiration that you share is really make us more inspired towards the end of your speech. This is really very nice of you to add it on in the end of your speech. The next is your eye contact. I realize that your eye is very left, going left and right compared to your previous speech. You are more looking forward like what I'm doing now. So I feel more connected with you when you're giving your speech because you got more constant eye contact with us to the people. That's the very good things that make us more connect to your story. So the third things that I really like about your speech is your comfort level. I feel like overall everything is very good. You got a very nice hand gesture. Your tonation also very good. You even put up a dialogue. Like when the teacher say, hey, this is something and give criticism. Then you change it to your heart like that. The tonation is different. Your body gesture you got change. And your hand when you mention the tuition, homework, 1, 2, 3. I think it's very nice to show that you are getting more comfortable in giving out speech. It's a very good thing, Erin. Alright, so this is I would like to bring for you to challenge yourself to bring your speech to a next level. So the first thing is the speech title. Your speech title is receiving feedback for second time. I realize your first speech is like receiving feedback for the first time. So to make people a bit more curious about your speech, perhaps you can change your speech title to How Criticism Changed My Life. Because I heard a lot of this word criticism in your speech. Maybe you can use this word instead. So people can more give you more curious and attention like criticism, how it changed your life. Okay. So the second thing is rather than you eye contact to connect with the audience, you can question like you receive feedback criticism with. So the 3 good things that I really like: your call to action, your eye contact, and your comfort level. So to improve, I would like you to change speech title and asking questions to audience. Okay, back to you, Adi.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Mee Hong. But I may add on your evaluator because I noticed that when you're doing evaluation, I can't really catch your content because it seems like the line is breaking. So I can't really catch what's your evaluation to Eric. So maybe you just can perhaps you can WhatsApp later to her because I don't think so he will catch also lah. Because there's a line breaking, I can't really catch what's your meaning. That's my thought. All right, before next to move on to Toastmaster Zenny for later Wendy Tan. Back to you.
Oh, okay. By the way, I think I'll be evaluating on Xiaozhen's speech.
Who's it?
Actually, it's Michelle will be evaluating Wendy.
Wendy what? For second one. Oh, there's a amendment along the agenda.
Sorry.
All right,
Yeah, I think there's yeah, sequence that is wrong. So sorry about
it's
that.
wrong.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay, okay.
second
So will
event.
be Michelle will be
Michelle, yes.
evaluate. Yes,
Sorry about
let's
that.
to let's to move on. Michelle evaluate Xiaozhen. The stage is yours.
I will talk about, I'll give my evaluation on Wendy. Thank you, Wendy, for your engaging speech. It's truly actually give you a lot of courage to speak about your inner turmoil. I find that it's not easy because you're bringing out what happened to you 2 years ago and how you felt about yourself during that 2 years when you're learning your martial art. You bring up it's very connected to your story about your life, and that is something that I like about your speech because it's not being easy. And second thing is also the structure of your speech as well, which is very well planned because you talk about how you get into martial art, and then you talk about your teacher, and then you talk about the disconnection with your teacher at that time, and immediately you also find another way to see whether it's the teacher problem or your problem, or maybe it's the group that you are with that created that inner turmoil in you. But actually you find that end of the day it's you yourself, that you have your own self-discovery, and you find that you need to do something about it, and you have some self-reflection, which is very good. And these are the two things that I like about your speech. And of course, there are still, in my opinion, I will suggest that for your side, because the purpose of this speech is more about the body language, which means that I see that you have been doing a lot of movement, but those movement maybe you can more focus on. Let's say, for example, when you're talking about fencing and striking in your speech, you can do some reaction by fencing and striking it so that it gives much more engaging kind of action to the audience that you have. At least they feel that, wow, at that time, martial art is like that. There's so many kind of action that is going on. And also when you say you run, and then you can actually do like, because it's body language in your purpose. So when you say run and hide, you try to move around, oh, I'm trying to hide. So it adds on the so-called the impression of your speech and more engaging. And of course, the next thing I would say that it will be more of also on the vocal variety. That I think the last round of your speech, I did mention to you that vocal variety is something that will make your speech more interesting because you will have the high and low speech at the time when you talk about your speech. So when you talk about your inner turmoil that time, or your self-reflection, maybe it can be a bit down. Oh, yeah, I just had a reflection about what about myself. That kind where you talk about when you're playing the martial art, you can add on the vocal variety. Wow, that's interesting. Where I had the fight with my teacher and I won him. That kind. But overall, it's a very good speech you had. But of course, I can challenge you to improve more on your vocal variety and your body gesture. Thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you,
need to
Michelle.
talk more on
All
this.
right, maybe I want to add on maybe some of my observations. Like maybe you can add on, like say, since this is an online meeting, maybe you can use your more on your voice control. Maybe there's certain that like, for example, that you show exciting, maybe you can use your voice like to show that you're really exciting. So that's why you raise your voice a bit, will be better, will have more impact on your speech itself. All right, let's move on to the last speaker later, Toastmaster Zeni. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Mr. G.E. Ambrose. Before I listened to Sheldon's speech, I always thought that positive is a very good thing. But what Sheldon taught me today is, by being positive is good, but what makes it more strengthening our relationship is being empathetic and present with our friends. Sheldon, for today's speech, I like your speech in 3 ways. First, your hand gesture. When you are doing hand gesture, it makes me as the audience easy to follow your speech, and also you able to reinforce the points that you want to share. For example, when you mention about the 3 ways that you interact with your friend, you show it like this. First, you validate. Second, you listen. Third, you choose the next step. So by actually doing the hand gesture, it reinforces the key points that you want to share with us. Secondly, the stage presence that you portray. Because when you start to speak, when you start to show, like being spotlighted in the screen, wow, the natural smile of yours, pleasant tone, your energy really portrays the positivity, which really similar to which is matching the topic that you want to share, which is the focus on positivity. Thirdly, the plot twist that you share. Because as I mentioned just now, I always thought that being positive is a good thing. But what you share is that you are a very positive person until when you know about your friend, Kelly. So you started to share with us. Actually, over positivity may cause harm to some other people. And for this group of people, we may need to use other types of methods to interact with them. So by having this very powerful contrast, it really keeps me engaged. Oh, okay. So you are sharing about positivity and how over positivity will affect the other person. So thanks for sharing us with that. And for the speech, there are 2 recommendations that I would like to suggest. The first one is emotion. Because when there is a part that you mentioned, you lost your friend Kelly. You mentioned it with a happy tone. So this is how you mentioned just now. I actually lost my friend. So if you want to share something unfavorable, I would like to recommend you to use lower tone and maybe some pauses. For example, I lost my friend. I almost lost my friend Kelly. So by adding on pauses, it really helps us to have the sad emotion to sink into the audience. Secondly, to share more in depth. Because when you share about the 3 ways, which is validate, listen, and take the next step, what I would like to learn more from it is that how do you come from over positivity into these 3 methods to interact with your friend Kelly? So can you share with us more about that? In future, if we have this kind of friend, then we know how can we interact with them. Overall, I really like your speech in 3 ways because you have a very great hand gesture, stage presence, and also adding plot twist. Just my recommendation is the emotion and share more in depth in your points. Overall, congrats on achieving your new milestone in level 3, and I wish you all the best in level 4 and level 5. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. G.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Jenny. I would like to add on one more thing. Maybe let just say just now that Jenny just mentions there are 3 ways, right? Maybe you can elaborate more from there, so we can make your speech more engaging as well. All right, let's move on to the next table topic evaluator, Toastmasters Siu Fong. The stage is yours.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So I'm Siu Fong. I am the table topic evaluator today. So my role and responsibility is to give some constructive feedback to every table topic speaker to help them to improve their table topic in the future. Okay, so for the first speaker, Maggie. So Maggie, when you answer the table topics at the beginning, although at the beginning you struggle a bit, like don't understand the question and want request to repeat the topics to see the topics again. But after that, when you started and talk about that you like the food, you celebrate every victory with food, your face, I can see some start shining and happy. So you start go into that that environment that the food is there. So that this is the good thing I can see from your table topics. So the only thing, two area improvement I would like to suggest to you. First, when you read the table topics, so don't immediately jump and answer the topic. So take few seconds to read and memorize what are the topics, and then take few seconds to also organize what you want to say, then only start to answer it. So that in that case, so you won't like after you start the few words suddenly, oh, I forgot what is the topic, and then request to the table topic master to show you the answer. And the second thing is when you end your table topics, you say that you do not know how to end your topic. You just say that you, after you like the food, you celebrate your victory with the food, then you have some calorie problem. You actually can also end your table topic and say that, oh, I have the calorie problem by having too many food, but I can still celebrate my victory with some healthy food. So in this case, then you can still continue to celebrate your victory, and then do not need to worry about the calorie. Okay, second speaker, Eliza. So Eliza obviously is a quite experienced Toastmaster, because I can see that once you read the topics, you immediately jump and answer it, and then you answer it well and say that, oh, you're very happy every time you get the someone tell you good job, then you feel happy. And you also give a few example that whenever you see some improvement, you also happy. So one thing is I would like to suggest that you can area improvement is that you can give us explain more precisely what kind of improvement you have done, and so that make you feel so happy. For example, I think number of filler words, right? Just now you actually when you have some chit-chatting with Crystal, you said that you have more filler word than her. So you actually said that first speech you have maybe 50 or 70 filler word, then after that you improve from 50 to 40 and then 30. Now you can even less than 2 or less than 3. So with this way, I can see how you improve from one speech to another one. So for the third speaker, Pui Wan. So Pui Wan, your topic is about the small win, right? How to celebrate. So immediately you also tell us you recently have a project. So you just celebrate your first milestone with food. You also talking about food. So so you have a similar with the first speaker. You have you have similar problem with the first speaker, that you also request, you forgot about the topics after starting few seconds, and then request to read the topics again. So similar, I also give you the same comment that take few seconds to read and memorize the topics, then organize your speech, then only answer it. In this way, you do not need to know that. In this way, you do not first you have a clear idea what you want to answer, and no need to request the table topic master to show you the topics again. So for the fourth speaker, Granta, right? So okay, so small win to deserve a holiday. So first, it's a great that okay, you actually give me a story that you actually gain weight 7 kg, and then you now you work hard to reduce it, go to gym, and then you want to go to the holiday once you have slimmed down with bikini. All this story actually in fact attract me. So I also want to slim down more, so that I also can go to the holiday with bikini. How do you so I think just now you also have one problem that you do not know how to end your table topics. So you mentioned, so you actually can just end your table topic to say that I will work hard to slim down, so that I can go to a good holiday. You actually can end your table topics in this way. So that's all my table topics evaluation for four speaker. Back to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Xu Fong. Maybe a little add-ons. Perhaps you can do a bit, let's say since we have 4 speakers, right? rather than you go back through the stories as well, just straight to the points. Like let's say, just tell them what you have, what suggestions and what improvements, because it will be better for it's easier lah. Because it will the TTE the timing is very less. So just straight to the points. Let's say, as per speaker one, there's someone else, what's their improvement, what's the suggestions, in order to do the speakers to know it better, rather than, I mean, to explain everything again, because the time you have very less time only. That's all for me. All right, thank you. All right, next I'd like to move on to the technical role by my technical role players. Let's invite Agrarian Elizabeth for his Gamerian report. The stage is yours.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hold on, I share my screen. Yeah. So good evening, everyone. So to start, the word of the day is milestone. It has been used by Irene once, Xiaozhen once, Pui Wan 3 times, Crystal twice, and Zhenyi 1 time. And also for some of the improper grammatical usage, words that I able to pick up was as below: new kind of criticism, a fresh approach to criticism. I panic and I panic. I panic and then I panic again. Softer love, tender kind of love. Give constructive criticism, share constructive criticism. I didn't do good, right? It didn't go well. So some of the list of quotes, thoughts, or words or saying that I pick up that I like it, which is from Irene, as a respectful peers. Wendy, inner turmoil. Michelle, self-reflection. Xiaozhen, blind positivity. Validate the emotion. Your typo. Your positivity feels like a judgment. Zhenyi, being empathetic. Adding plot twist. Over back to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmasters to our grammarian for his reports. This is the grammarian report. This is the role that I really take in my club meeting, because I'm not very good in to evaluate others as well. So next I'd like to invite the next technical role player, our counter, Cherry, for her report. The stage is yours.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay. Tonight our filler word superstar was appearing 42 times. His body only show up to 5 times. Okay. So for today meeting, I found out that we have two smooth speaker. This is Xiaozhen and Zhenyi. Okay, very good control for it. Okay. Other speaker, we have just a small number of failure, very close to smooth. And those speaker that having a failures word that more than nine, mostly during the transition and happens mostly between the point. Thank you. This is my report. Over back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmasters Cherry. Next, we'd like to move on to the last technical role player, Timer, Reno, for her
Thank
report.
you, GA. Let me share my screen now. Okay. So I will start from the table topic. So as you see on my screen here, everybody were within time frame. And then the prepared speech, you could see also that only Wendy that was over the time frame. And then for the evaluation, so we have 4 evaluators tonight, and I'm afraid Sifong was just 10 minutes out of the time frame. Thank you, GE. Back to you.
Thank you, Timer. Do we have a voting for evaluator? Oh, we know.
We are
Oh,
going.
we are. So we have to proceed with this or how?
Yeah, we can do it now. Wendy,
Okay,
are
now,
you
okay.
ready? Yeah.
I will launch it. Hang on. Okay, it's up now.
While waiting, let's move on to my reports as a jury person as well. All right. The meeting start on time, but however, there are one thing that I'm waiting for so long. The link wasn't provided. The Zoom link, because now I have to register myself only I can get the Zoom link. I thought it will be given by the club itself. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hello?
Oh, sorry, Ambrose. Usually the link, yeah, we have to register ourselves. Then it
Oh,
will be
register
given.
yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. So it's
Oh,
actually in the message that I sent to the winners meeting group. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe different club,
Yes.
different.
Yeah. So sorry about that. I didn't preempt you as well. Yeah.
Okay, no worry, no worry. So, all right, let's move for the TME slide. I found notice that for the previously that you share the slides that there's a Toastmaster history, right? I believe the figure is not up to date, right? Let's say the the club, I think the countries, everything, I believe it's not up to date. Maybe you can check back to the latest Toastmasters to get the latest one, then you update on your slide itself.
We get it. Thank you.
All right, okay, next, since this is a lady cups, perhaps you can get Edmond, the first female president, Henry Blatchers. It be more, I mean, let's say, it will be correct. I mean, how to say, it will give more impacts that Toastmasters is not just about men. It also has a lady as well. The first female president. I believe you all know, right? All right. But one thing that I like to mention is that you stated there's a visions and missions of the club, which is at the bells. I like this, which not I found it not in every other clubs as well. Okay, next I'd like to move on. For the table topic masters, crystals. Let's say the given topic to the audience is, I mean, to the speaker is too long. I think you may notice also that some of the speakers also can't remember the topics. So make it shorts. So it's for the easiest for the speakers to understand. Then you maybe can add one more like translations between the speakers. So let's say before that, pass to the speakers, let's say title, speaker's name, title, speaker, the stage is yours. And that's all for me. I did. That's all. Back to you, TOE.
Thank you, Ambrose. And yeah, thank you, GE, all the technical role players, and as well as the speech evaluators for your constructive inputs. So it has been my pleasure to be your Toastmaster of the evening. And yeah, right now I'm here to sign off my role as the TOE as well. And I will pass on the floor to the president, Krista, to continue with the award and recognition session. So Krista, over to you.
Thank you so much, all our role players for today and all our speakers. It's definitely entertaining. So before we go into our appreciation moment, can I invite Eliza? Eliza, are you still here? All right, so Eliza, can we do a short shout out from your side for the announcements first before we do the appreciation while Wendy is working in the background?
Can, no problem. So first of all, thank you for all who have registered for the contest. So looking at it, the only things help that I need is volunteer for role player. I will actually post in the group later on what are the technical role player that still needed. So please stay tuned. If you guys are able to join in and join the competition to look as a viewer, the event will be held on Zoom link and also on the 6th of December from 8 p.m. So that's all.
Okay, thank you very much, Eliza. Before we go, let's see. All right, can I share my window right now? Can I have everyone who's a Venus member to take up your phone, all right, to scan the QR code and register as a contestant for our club contest. All right, if you're not coming for club contest, which is on the 6th of December, please register as a role player. So if you have thoughts, I just joined, I'm still level 1. Maybe I just did my icebreaker. It's time. You have first row seats to become the role player for the club contest. So reach out to Eliza for that club contest that is happening on the 6th of December, 8 p.m. So we see you there. Right. So, okay. So thank you very much, Eliza. Okay, next, Wendy, are we ready?
Yes, we are ready. I have
Right, oh,
prepared.
we ready?
Yes. Okay, so we will start with the
I will help take
evaluate.
the picture. Yeah.
Are you sharing the screen, Wendy?
No.
Me? I share the screen. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm sharing the screen now.
Thank you so much, Reno.
No worries.
Okay, it's our time for the best speaker, evaluator, and table topic.
Just
All
give
right,
me.
Reno, can you share your screen?
Sorry.
So we have our best table topics, Glenda. Okay, can someone pin Glenda? Well done. Glenda.
Yeah, Glenda's video is not on. Is it okay if you turn on? Oh, okay. Okay. I have to take a picture. Okay. 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 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Congratulations, Glenda. I say. So your
Yeah.
bikini speech actually make an impression on everyone to vote for you. And give us the courage to go work out after this. All right. And our best speaker, Xiao. Like Zeni reiterate, you never knew that positivity can be flipped as well. So Thank you very much for your wonderful speech today, Xiao.
Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Next one.
Okay. Zeni, congratulations. A seasoned Toastmasters. Best evaluator. Thank you, Zeni.
Okay, I'll take a picture now. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right.
All right, we want to extend our appreciation to Ambrose for being our general evaluator. We'll definitely take notes on the point of improvement you mentioned earlier and definitely improve on it further. So thank you so much again, Ambrose.
I'll take a picture now. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hang on. Another time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yay.
Okay.
Yes, it's good. You next one.
Hello, Xiu Feng Jie. Okay.
I'll take a picture. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Xiu Feng. Then
Thank you, Zeni, for being best evaluator and spending your time here.
Thank you, everyone.
I'll take a picture now. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Before we do our closing, can we have anyone who has any airtime or anything they would like to share? Ambrose?
Yeah. So sorry, yeah. I will share like next on our 27th of November. There's a one workshops with storytelling. So if in Satu Hati. So who just by experienced Toastmasters as well. So those who came, who are interested to came, just message me. All right, that's all for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ambrose. So maybe if you have the information, I can get from you so that I can share to
Sure.
my
I
members.
will share everything. Once I get everything, I will share in the group as well.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So anybody else who wants airtime? Okay. Any of our guests, Boyi, let's say, Linda, anything, or Kyra, you want to share anything?
Sure.
Yeah,
I would
okay,
like to
Kyra.
first thank Alicia for inviting me to this meeting. I think it's very interesting how everyone is female. And also, I've just recently joined Toastmasters, and I like how there's 20 people in this group, and everyone is very engaging, and everyone seems to be very keen on progressing their pathways, which I'm trying to encourage my Toastmaster Club to do that as well, given that we have just recently charted Pitch Masters. So that's what I'm trying to encourage my team to do that. So, and what I really like as well is the poll, how you guys voted everyone. I think I need to learn how to do that.
So congrats on this, and I really like whatever that you guys are doing.
For the poll, first thing,
Yeah.
welcome. You're always welcome to Venus to do clubbing, like first and foremost. And if you want for the poll, we have two Zoom masters here. We have Retno and also Wendy. And Isha can give you their contact. They are, the master level Zoom. If you want, always reach out to them.
Oh,
I'm very
yeah.
sure they can actually assist you on that. And Isha, welcome back.
Hello, everyone. Miss
Hi,
you.
Alicia.
Miss you.
Actually, I just introduced Kara. Then I heard she introduced our club timing. Please welcome to visit Peach Master Club every Saturday, 10 to 12, 10 to 11:30. But don't come this
11:30.
coming these two Sunday because Saturday because we are having a club official training, special one. Yeah, thanks.
Invite me next time.
Yeah, I will invite you all. Thanks. Good to see you all.
It's always good to see you, Anisha. All right, like say, how about for Glenda, Boy, you have anything to share before I close?
A great platform and has given me very nervous experience.
Okay, one step, one tiny step at a time. We always say one small step, one small step. Like we say, celebrate the small wins. So celebrate the small step, one step, one step. All right, like say, so if anyone, so thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate your time. I hope that, you had a wonderful 2 hours. For us to actually notice each and every step, our milestones for everything to achieve our goals. So once again, thank you very much. I hope this is a wonderful journey. I hope to see you all again the next Toastmasters meeting, and we always welcome all our guests to join us again every first and third Tuesdays of the month. And if you're interested, please do join us on the 6th of December, which is a Saturday night, 8 p.m. for our club contest. All right, signing off. Like I say, thank you very much and good night.
Good night,
Can I have
everyone. Bye.
Can I
Good
have
night.
the
Thank
club
you.
exco and Eliza to stay? Let's say.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everyone, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'll stop recording.